Don't you hate when kids answer the door? Oh, hey guys, by the way, it's Lamarr Townsend here, and I'm here to talk about Confessions of a Delivery Driver. I hate it when kids answer the door and they try to hold a conversation with you. It's cute. I mean, I love kids, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of like, hey, I just want to deliver this food, hopefully get a tip and leave. You know, but you know how kids are, oh, pizza, pizza. You know, and then they try to ask questions, you know, and it's just like, hey, little Jimmy or Sarah, are your parents home, you know? And then when kids answer the door, there's always like a 50-50 chance of you getting tipped. It's the same way with teenagers. Don't you guys like it though when you like get like a cute guy or a girl if you're straight, or if you're a female and you like girls, and you kind of get your flirt on and you like want to ask them for their number but you don't want to get fired from your job? I've actually done that before. I actually texted a guy like from his like receipt, using like the number on his receipt, and we talked for a while, but then he eventually stopped texting me. But he gave me like a really good tip. It was like $10, so I texted him. I was like, hey, thanks, like, by the way, I think you're really cute. And then I asked him if he was gay, but he never answered back. I've also actually gotten offered bong rips from customers and beer from customers. I remember one time I actually shared a beer with two customers and like talked with them. They were two guys. They were cool. I think one of the guys' his name was Sterling. He was really cute. Yeah. Don't you hate it when you're like driving behind a really slow person? That's the worst. Don't you hate it when the customers don't answer their phone? That's really annoying. Or when it goes straight to voicemail, I automatically think this is a prank order. Like I'm about to get punked. And I automatically get pissed. Don't you hate it when you forget something? I've heard of a lot of drivers, like, you know, they forget like a soda, so they like stop at 7-Eleven or something and get a soda. I'll drive right back to the store because I refuse to waste any of my own money to buy a drink on the way to a customer's house because I forgot it. I'm really cheap, I'm sorry. Don't you hate it when you like deliver at like a hotel or something, and you're like walking out, or you're like walking in to deliver the pizza, or walking out from, you know, delivering your pizza, and there are people like just standing around and they see you and they're like, oh, hey, like, you got some pizza for me? Like, or your manager said we get free pizza. And it's kind of like, oh, that was funny, like maybe like the first time I heard it, not like the 400th time I've heard it, you know? It gets really corny after a while. Don't you hate it when like there are really rude people on the road? I'll actually snap at people on the road, like I don't care. For the most part I'm really calm, but some days I'm not in the mood for it. Yeah. Don't you hate when you get no tip? That's the worst. Yeah. Don't you hate it when you get rude customers? You really want to cuss them out, but you can't because you want to keep your job. Don't you love it that you can like listen to music though while like you deliver pizzas? It's really relaxing, or whatever food corporation you work for. Because, not everyone delivers pizza. There's a whole bunch of delivery places out there. Don't you hate it when you're delivering at night and you can't see the house numbers? I get so pissed off. I'm like, where the fuck am I, and where the fuck is house number 1325? I can't see anything. Don't you hate it when you're like really, really pissed and annoyed and a customer like actually is trying to have a conversation with you? Oh, how's your night going? Fine. Are you guys busy? Yes, ma'am. Just sign the receipt so I can leave. Don't you hate when people call like 10 minutes before you guys close? That is the absolute worst. Don't you hate when you have to stay like an hour or two after you were scheduled to leave? That is the worst. Don't you hate when people call out and then your manager calls you asking you if you can come in? Or your manager is forcing everyone to pick up the hours from the people who called out, or the people whose like cars are like screwed up. And I understand, like, sometimes you can't control those things, shit happens. It's still annoying though. I have to say, my favorite thing is when I deliver to cute guys, and when I get offered things other than money for delivering pizzas. And that does not include sexual favors, sexual things or favors. Although, I mean, if given the right circumstance, I'm just kidding. Yep. Being a delivery driver is great. Working in retail is great. It's the best job in the world. Could be a lot worse. We could be poor and homeless. Just saying. What are your confessions as a delivery driver? Like, what's the strangest thing that has ever happened to you? Has your car ever gotten hit? My car's gotten hit twice. Once when I was parked behind this guy, I was parked behind his driveway, and he was in his car, but I thought he saw me. I was delivering to the people next door to him. And as I went up to the door, I hear a big bang, and I'm like, oh fuck, like, this is it. I go out, and he backed into my car. But I mean, it got worked out. It's just like a really bad timing, bad place at the wrong time. And then another time, the second time I was hit was I was parked. I had just gotten off work. It was like 12, maybe like 1 a.m. And I was parked at Sheetz to get gas. I went inside. I came back outside, and this girl had hit my car while it was parked. I was pissed because I just wanted to go home. Yep, but it could be a lot worse, Alright guys, well, thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If this is your first time listening to me, Lamarr Townsend, feel free to look around at my YouTube channel and like and subscribe as well. And I really do want to hear your horror stories, or if you even have good stories from being a delivery driver. I would love to hear them in the comments below. Alright guys, have a great day.
My skin is peeling off. My skin is peeling off. Tip me. Girl, I don't care nothing about your skin. Go buy some lotion with the amount I already paid you. I'm not giving you a damn tip. If anything, I should get the tip for booking you in the first place. Ho. Bitch, the walls are on fire, the walls are on fire, the walls are on fire, tip me. Bitch, the walls are on fire, the walls are on fire, the walls are on fire, tip me. Bitch, my skin is peeling off, my skin is peeling off, my skin is peeling off, tip me. Bitch, my skin is peeling off, my skin is peeling off, my skin is peeling off, tip me. Thank you so much, thank you. And next we'll have Mary Jane Holland.